welcome back to my channel. I am Kimberly and this is Booking with the KDB. Today I will be doing my May TBR. So for the month of May, I will be participating in 2 readathons. The first one being Peppathon, which is hosted by Deja over at Deja Books World. I will be linking her socials and all information about the readathon in my description. So if it is that you want to participate or you want to check it out, you can definitely go ahead and do that. So for this readathon, the aim of it is to bingo. So she has created a bingo board with various memes with various Peppa memes. So depending on the prompts or the meanings for each meme, the aim is to bingo, and you do have the option to hit bingo as many times as possible. All right, there is a main book that everybody will be reading. It is a thriller, I believe. I can't quite remember the name right now, but I'll definitely stick it somewhere on the screen. So if it is that you want to have a check that out, you can do so as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead to let you know the prompts that I'll be using, as well as the book that I'll be reading for those prompts. First things first is a trope that you do not like, and for that I will be using People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. The trope is friends to lovers. It's not a trope that I particularly love or like. Oftentimes it's not done very well, so I usually stray from it. And of course, enemies to lovers is far superior in my book. So I'll definitely be reading this. Next prompt that I will be doing is reading from an author's backlist. So for that, I will be reading Possession by Jessica Hawkins. And the last prompt that I will be using is to read a thick book, which I will be reading Legend Born by Tracy Dion, because this girl she big and she thick. So this is what I'll be using for that prompt. So the next readathon that I will be participating in is the PopCulture Readathon, which is hosted by Lo and Whitney. I will also list their socials and information, as well as the information about the readathon in the description down below. So for this, we will be focusing on Degrassi, The Next Generation, and Degrassi is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I freaking love that show. So of course I would be participating in a readathon that will focus on that TV show. Readathon, the prompts, there are 2 different cards that you can choose from. You can either choose to, the first card will list the various characters, and based on the characters there is a specific prompt attached. The second card really, I think, mainly focuses on issues or topics that were discussed throughout the series or addressed throughout the series. So for this one, for the first card, which deals with the characters, I noticed that most of my favorite characters from the series are listed as prompts. So of course I went ahead with the first card. Let me just tell you, first I'm going to tell you the character and then the prompts, and then we can go ahead. The first prompt is from my favorite character from Degrassi of all time, and that is the Manuela Santos. I love me some Manny, and for her prompt it is to read a celebrity romance. So for that I will be going with Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade. So I've had this on my TBR for quite some time, so I will finally get to it. It's based on Jimmy Brooks, who was played by Drake, if you haven't watched Degrassi or don't know. For that, it is a disability rep. For that, I will be reading a fantasy book, which is A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer. I hope I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, I'm so very sorry. The next prompt that was on the card was Emma. And Emma is not really one of my favorites. So yeah, I won't be using her as a prompt. So I decided to use the bonus prompt, which is Heather Sinclair, which we have never seen Heather Sinclair. If you watch the TV show, you will know. We have no idea what Heather Sinclair looks like. but she is one of the most evil characters ever. And she plays a very integral role in the next generation, although we have never set eyes on her. So for that prompt, it is a new to you author, and for that I will be reading which is Steeped in Gold by Shannon Smart, which is a Jamaican-based fantasy series, which I have been so excited for. I have been super excited for this book from however long I am Jamaican, and seeing a book about my small island, nothing makes me happier. So I'm definitely excited to jump into this book. I cannot wait to read it. So yeah, this is what I'll be using for that prompt. Next up, we have J.T. York, which is one of the most beloved characters from Degrassi. For that prompt, it is a book that gives you the warm and fuzzy feels. So for that, I will be reading The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I hope this book definitely does give me the fuzzy, warm, fuzzy feels that makes me feel all nice and gooey inside. So I'm looking forward to reading that. This is another book that has been on my TBR since forever. So yeah, we getting these books up. The last prompt that I will be doing is Paige Michalchuk. And Paige Michalchuk is one of the most fabulous characters from Degrassi. She is a fashionista. She is all about personality. She is such a beautiful, colorful character. And the prompt is read a book with multiple covers. So I will be starting the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. So I will be reading Throne of Glass because it does have multiple covers. So yeah, that's the one that I will be reading. I'm very excited for both of these readathons, and I hope that I can definitely get through all of these books as quickly as possible and that I will enjoy myself. So you can go ahead and follow me on all socials. I can be found at Pen by KDB on Instagram, Twitter, BookTok. I'm on BookTok. If it is that you want to keep up with me and these readathons, I will be posting my progress, where I'm at and how I'm doing. For the Pop Culture Readathon, it begins on the 16th of May and goes up until the 30th of May. And if it is that you want to join in, you have time to sort out your TBR and to just dive in. So this is the end of the video. So thanks so much for watching. If you've made it to the end, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you're participating and if it is that you are excited about it. If you have watched Degrassi, let me know your favorite character. What's your favorite episode? Let us jam, let us chat, and I will see you guys soon. Peace out.